Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave and I'm just about to head off on my 1,000-kilometre road trip and it's raining. Anyway, I managed to get the Mini Excavator onto my trailer yesterday while it was dry, and I just thought I'd show you what I ended up doing. In the last video I asked for comments and suggestions on how better to secure this machine, and I got a lot out of that, so thanks everybody for your comments. One of the most popular comments was to get rid of the cage that I had around the trailer, so I've taken that off. Another comment suggested that I shouldn't be securing the machine up here, I need to go down lower, so I've actually secured it down on the bottom there. Now it's actually facing forwards. In the previous video I had it reverse and it was facing backwards, and I've got the bottom of the stick here setting in an old tyre that's here, and that's lashed down to the spare wheel tyre here, so I think that'll be a lot better. I managed to find some extra straps. I went to a truck store and got some truck grade ratchet straps. These are rated for 2,500 kilos each. I've got 4 of these securing the machine. I've got 2 on the front and 2 on the back there, and I think that's going to make it a lot more secure. I was going to run the straps originally, I was just going to run them over the front and tie them down to here, but every time I tried to tension the strap it just bent this door in, and then I remembered I had some heavy duty eyelet rings here, so I put a bit of sheet metal underneath here. These are in the same holes where the cages came off, so I've just bolted those in there and got those secure. So I think that's going to do the job for me. It's all nice and tight, and yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'll give you an update as we cruise down the highway when we stop to get some fuel. But anyway, just about to head off. I wish it wasn't raining particularly, but anyway, let's get on the road. Well, I've been driving now for about just over 3 hours. As you saw when we started, it was pouring rain, but that only lasted for about an hour or so. Just battled through all that horrible Sydney traffic on a Friday afternoon. I'm out on the Hume Highway now, heading south towards Canberra, and we'll probably drive for about another hour or so, and then I'll stop and get some fuel and check the straps. But yeah, so far so good. Alright, let's just have a look at how we're travelling here. Doesn't look like it's moved at all. The strap is still tight. Probably go one click on this if I could do it. Yep. Do. But yeah, it's travelling alright. Just check my hubs here. That one's alright. There was one hub on this side over here at the rear. No, that's okay. This one here I had in the garage and I jacked the trailer up just checking the wheels before I left, and this one had a real rumble to it. and I took the hub off and repacked the bearings in that one. All the rest of them seem to be okay. No, that's all good. Alright, so there we are. Now about 4 hours in, just near Goulburn, and push on. Well, it's just getting on dark now. I've been driving for just over 6 hours, 6.5 hours, and I've done 482 kilometres, so it's not great. The average isn't great, but I lost like over an hour in that traffic jam on roadworks, really for no reason, and that's put me a bit behind. But I'm just going to head up the road here a little bit, get a burger at a takeaway joint, and do another couple of hours, and then pull up probably about 10 o'clock, try to get 3 or 4 hours sleep, and then head off pretty early in the morning. I think probably about 5 a.m, 5:30, something like that, and do the final leg to Marty's place. Is that a quarter pounder? That's not a quarter pounder. Really? It's like a cheeseburger. Average. Very average. Well, here I am. I'm all rugged up for the night in the luxury Hotel Triton. But it's not too bad. The seat actually feels pretty good, but I think what's going to keep me awake all night is the trucks on the Hume Highway, about 15 feet away. I'm at the Glen Rowan rest stop just over the border in Victoria. Ended up doing about 800 k's, which is alright. If I can get a couple of hours sleep, I'll get up, and I've got about another 4.5, 5 hours tomorrow. Okay, time to get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning. It's now, what's the time? 4:30 a.m. and I actually got a lot of sleep. I went to sleep about 11, woke up at 3, which was pretty good, and actually slept better than I thought I would. But in the truck stop now, I think everybody's making a run into Melbourne this morning, so all the trucks are just starting up and moving off. So I'll just finish my lukewarm coffee and hit the road. Another brief stop for Macca's breakfast. We're in a place called Euroa. I think it is Euroa. 6 a.m. in the morning. Time for a hash brown, another coffee, and hopefully the sun will come up soon. are we there yet? And the answer is yes, we are. We're just about to pull into Marty's driveway, which is just up here. But it's been a great trip. The trailer has been fantastic. The Mini Excavator certainly hasn't moved at all. Just got to make sure I get the right driveway. Here we are. Yeah, the Mini Excavator didn't move at all. The straps stayed tight, which is great. The trip was pretty good, except for the traffic at Marulan there that slowed us down. But no, it's good. It's a beautiful day down here. I'll just pull up here and catch up with Marty, and then I'll give you some figures on what it cost in extra fuel to drag my Chinese Mini Excavator all the way from Abermain in New South Wales down to Inverloch in Victoria. And bit of a spoiler alert, it's not as much as you think. There he is.
David.
Hello, mate. Good to see you.
It's good to see you. Hey, long drive?
It's long enough.
Yeah, I think it's 1,162 kilometres, and I think you went the way that made it 1,182.
No. No, I had to come through Inverloch because I said I was going to Inverloch. Yeah. And you've got to think about the light, see? You've got to think about the light. And the light was perfect coming out on that on that other road, you see. Otherwise I would have been driving straight into the
that's it.
Into the morning light. So there she is, mate, all the way from Abermain in New South Wales.
Can I tell you, I'm so excited.
I think we're going to do some damage.
Hey, there's a list. There's a list. And the bride's not here, so we can go a little crazy. Go a little crazy. But that's travelled, looks like it's travelled well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
I was worried
it's a Mark II from what it was when I originally decided to do it, because they had the cage on it. Yeah. And that wasn't that great. So I took the cage off, found some better straps. Yeah. These are only like $15 each for these truck straps.
Yeah, but you needed those ones you had originally on that I saw on the other video.
Well, they were up high, up there, and everybody said, no, you got to secure it down below.
No. I mean, again, those dogging chains, that the link things probably, I mean, ideally that would have been what you need, but you don't have any tie downs on the base of here, do you? So
no, just those eyelets where the cage came out. Yeah. And as I said on the phone, I did actually have them around the front here. Yeah. Around this drawbar and running up over the here. Yeah. But the trouble was, every time I tensioned the straps up, it just bent the front of the gate in. Yeah. So I was thinking, well, how can I do it so it's not going to do it? But it's it hasn't moved. It's just stayed there, and I was worried that the ramps might fly out, but the straps go over the ramps, so that's all works.
One of the guys on your video, I know in the comments, he mentioned about the vibration and stuff, but I can see you've put that tyre would have been, the old tyre there would have taken up all of that. I think that's what he was suggesting.
I think so. I think so. Yeah. I mean, I was going to weld a proper plate and stuff on the front here, and then drop the bucket onto it. Yeah. And the trouble is, even with the rubber here, it tends to compress or bounce a bit. Yeah. And it's got a bit of movement in there, but it's not too bad. I think I think that's the whole excavator though, not just that bar. Yeah. No, look. And did it tow well? Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And I was doing some calculations on fuel, right? So normally in this thing I will get about 11.5 litres per 100 k's. I don't know what's that in miles per gallon. Put it on the screen.
Jeez, I don't know.
For American cousins. But I worked it out coming down that, what do you reckon it would have used? 11.5 normally, what would it use?
15?
13.5.
That's crazy.
So 2 litres per 100 k's extra.
Just for that amount of weight.
So there's in here, there's 1.1 kilos of the digger and 600 kilos of the trailer. So 1.7, 1.8 tonne.
Yeah. I mean, admittedly, it's downhill. It's downhill from where you live. Yeah, it's downhill. You'll use more going back. Ah. Yeah, because you've got to go up.
Let's say it used 2 litres per 100 k's. Over 1,100 k's, that's, what's my maths doing? 22 litres?
22 litres.
22 litres.
Like, not even...
At $2 a litre, that's $44 extra
To come, wow.
for diesel to tow this 1,000
1,000
or
k's.
1,100 k's.
Yeah, yeah.
You couldn't even get it delivered if you
No.
hired it. You couldn't get it delivered for,
No, not at all.
for that sort of money.
No, no, that looks so, and it looks yeah, it looks, and you balanced it up well too.
Well, I
That
don't
was
know.
the thing you were talking about. Is, I mean, obviously, if you'd had that back or forward further, I had a bigger car trailer and had put a couple of cars on once, and again, if you don't get them placed right, it fishtails like crazy.
Yeah. No, it was perfect. I reckon it's probably a little bit front heavy, but the car isn't sinking down, and I've got bloody hell, I've got attachments and forks and buckets
really?
and things
In the back
of that. So
What
that's
did you-
probably
what
another
did you bring
200
in the
kilos in the truck as well. So
What did you bring in the back then?
is it locked? Oh no, it's open.
Oh
So
yeah,
So there's a bit of weight there as well.
yeah. I'm excited. You know what I'm excited about? I'm excited about that grappling, the grappling
The stick rake?
rake and
yeah.
the grappling arm that you've got, because
Never
here,
used it. Never used it.
Yeah, because here that's going to be probably the one thing that'll get a real workout.
So the log grapple, I've never used it. It's the one last attachment
Yeah.
out of the 9 or the 8
Yeah,
in the package that I bought that I've never
yeah.
used.
Well, look. Here,
And the
come-
trouble is, unfortunately, is when you put it on the end of the stick arm here, you can't
yeah,
put it on this semi-quick sort of
Yeah.
attached thing here. You've got to take all these pins out and repin it
Yeah.
all. But anyway.
yeah. But the thing will be is a tree just fell over.
Oh yeah, I can
So,
see it.
Yeah, so it just fell over. So it's been quite dry here. Like, we had a bit of rain the last few days, but it's been really dry. So the gum trees that people don't know, when they get stressed and that, they drop big branches and they just fall over.
Yeah,
That's why you never camp underneath them.
that's right. Yeah.
Definitely. But good to have you here, Dave.
All right,
I'm
mate.
excited.
Well, it's time for a cup of tea. But that might do us for this epic road trip video, I think. And then we'll start a new one when we, do some work with it. But it's down here at the minute, so we're here for, how long am I here for?
Well, I'm hoping, well,
What, a week or something like that? So
well, I don't know. There's plenty of work probably. Look, what month is it? It's March.
End of March, yeah.
Look, the financial year ends in June, so maybe
right.
we can write off everything off in this financial year. That would probably be good.
I kept my dockets for the fuel too.
Yeah, good on you. Sweet.
All right, that'll
All
do
right.
us for this one. Thanks everybody for watching this video. Please share, like and subscribe. Give us the thumbs up. Thumbs up, Marty. That's it. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.